Hello, Hoop fans. I'm Don Poyer alongside Bob Elliott, and welcome to Key Arena for this exhibition game between the Indiana Pacers and the Seattle Sonics. And now, here are the players who will be starting the game. All right, time to play basketball. The Pacers control the ball. To O'Neal. O'Neal pump fakes. Takes the jumper. Yes.
If they don't get out on him and deny that shot, he's gonna make you pay.
I got to agree with that. Mason receives the dish. Puts it up. No.
He's going to need to continue ripping down defensive rebounds like that if his team wants a win.
Lobs it to Miller. He unloads a three. Count it, baby.
I got to see that again, Don. Nice shot.
Mason with the jumper.
Whoa, great effort. Those are the kind of second chance opportunities that can win this game.
Indiana 5, Seattle 2. Miller takes the pass in the paint. Yes! Lobs it to James. To Lewis. He'll shoot. Oh, yes. The Pacers 7, the Sonics 4. Miller gets the ball. He takes the shot. No. Mason brings it down. Unloads. Miller collects the rebound. To O'Neal. To Miller. To Miller. Miller at the buzzer. There it is. Gives it off to Payton. Tries the three. No good.
This team is counting on him to knock down that shot.
It's all about defense, baby.
Miller at the top of the key. Mason buys the shot fake. James with the rebound. To Lewis. Mercer bites on the shot fake. Nails the tray. The Pacers 10, the Sonics 7.
Watch the double.
Miller on the left side. He goes up with it. No good.
Crashing the offensive glass like that is something he's got to do all night against this team.
Oh, yes. The Pacers 12, the Sonics 7. Lewis on the right side. Oh, yes. Dishes off to O'Neal. To Mercer. In and out. James grabs the board. With the shot. Rims out.
Crashing the offensive glass like that is something he's got to do all night against this team.
With the jumper.
The Sonics are missing some easy shots inside.
To O'Neal. Back to Tinsley. Miller handles the feed. Puts it up. Blocked by James. To Mason. To Payton. Payton shoots. He buries the shot. Takes the jumper. Nope.
The Pacers need to execute better on offense out there, Don.
To Lewis. Back to Payton. He shoots from downtown. O'Neal is called for the defensive foul. First team foul. Mason on the left side. Booth handles the pass. Lewis drains the shot. Oh, he's scoring any way he wants to and any time he wants to.
He's in a zone. He's shooting from anywhere he wants, whenever he wants.
Lobs it to Miller. With the jumper, no good. Miller hits it. He's shooting 44% from the field. Mason in the post. That's 4 boards for the 6-year veteran. Takes the jumper.
They got to do a better job of coming up with the defensive boards, Don.
First personal foul. Takes the jumper. Off target.
He's going to have to find a stroke and start knocking down that shot, Don.
Lewis handles the feed. Tinsley with a defensive foul. First personal foul. Lewis puts up the J. Jams it. To Miller. Miller takes the jumper.
Miller is just not himself. That's usually his bread and butter.
Swatted away by James. Gives it off to Lewis. Payton handles the dish. Puts up the tray. Got it. Lobs it to Mercer. He takes the shot.
The Pacers are really struggling on offense right now.
Lobs it to Mason with the layup. Dishes it to Tinsley. Off the glass. To Peyton. Passes off to Mason. To Peyton. Peyton on the left side. He launches a three.
The Sonics have been getting great position on the glass.
Lewis from the low post. He drains it. He's 5 for 7 from the field.
Two minutes to go in the first quarter.
Blocked by James. Out to Miller. Dumps it into Tinsley. Pass to Miller. He goes up. Misses the tray. Booth now has 4 rebounds.
Substitution, Indiana.
Lewis on the left side. Sends it to Peyton. Buried on the right side. Gives it off to Peyton. He shoots at the buzzer. Ollie gets possession. Pass to Mercer. Tries the three. No. Radmanovich collects the rebound. He's wide open. No good. Mercer takes the board. To Miller. With a hook. Miller gets that one. Lewis on the right side. Barry goes for the deep one. He drains the shot. Shot clock is dead. Fires away. Ollie rims the ball. At the end of the first, Seattle leads Indiana 25-18. Let's take a look at the stats from the first quarter. Time now for the start of quarter number 2. To Lewis. Lobs it to Radmanovich. Peyton gets the pass. He pump fakes with the J.
They've got to keep ripping down defensive rebounds just like that if they want to win tonight.
8-second violation, Indiana.
Dish to Peyton. Yes! Tosses it in to Harrington. With the jumper.
My man can't find his stroke right now.
Gives it off to Lewis. He takes the three. He doesn't get the basket.
The Sonics have to start playing a better team game out there, Don. Right now, they're just a bunch of individuals.
You're right about that. Crociered in the post. Takes the turnaround jumper to Payton. Here's the three ball. No good.
Seattle needs to start going to the boards out there, Don. They're not getting any second shots.
I think you're right. Passes off to Harrington. Itest gets the rock. He shoots from downtown.
Indiana needs to make that extra pass, Don. Right now, they aren't making the defense work.
Crociered with the jumper. Got it. Comes up empty.
My man's got to keep crashing those boards, Don.
Up for the lay-in. Ollie with the charge. First personal foul. Sends it to Payton. Gives it off to Lewis. Fires away.
Offensive rebounds like that are what this team needs.
Harrington is called for the foul. Potapenko goes to the charity stripe for two. Potapenko misses the second. He puts up the jumper. Yes! The trigger, deflects the shot, shoots. Miller hits it. He's 2 for 6 from the field. Dishes it to Barry, fires it down. Harrington in the paint. Miller receives the ball. Puts up the jumper.
The Sonics are not giving up any second shot chances out there.
Barry goes up. Boom, baby. Bounces it to Artest. With the shot, he gets the bucket. To Barry. Rims out. Passes off to Ollie. Pushes it up to Artest. Crociered handles the pass. He puts it up. He's struggling to score out there, Bob.
Sometimes that thing looks like the size of a coffee cup.
Barry on the left side. He shoots from downtown. Another great rebound. Takes the shot. Miller comes up empty. Potapenko is doing a great job on the defensive glass tonight.
He's moving so well with his feet, getting inside position, and making the other team pay for it.
Lobs it to Barry. Fires. Got it.
Substitution, Seattle.
To Artest. Artest with the J.
The Pacers are missing some easy shots inside.
With the layup. Lewis has a team high with 13 points. Bounces it to Artest. With the jump hook. He just can't find the cylinder out there right now, Bob.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to just keep putting it up there and believe you can make it.
Buried with the ball. He lets it fly. Booth is dominating the offensive glass tonight.
Getting after it hard tonight on the glass.
Substitution, Indiana.
Lobs it to Booth. Kicks it out to Lewis. He puts up the J. Yes! He's 2 for 5 from outside the line. Harrington on the right side. Shoots. Can't find the hole. That's 4 points for the fourth-year pro. To Barry. James handles the feed. Passes off to Payton. He shoots from top of the key. O'Neal is doing a great job on the defensive glass tonight.
He refuses to be denied. Anything off the glass, he believes he owns it.
Artest receives the ball. Gonna shoot. Lewis boards it. To Barry. Barry with the soft jumper. Miller with the defensive foul. Barry to the charity stripe.
Substitution, Indiana.
Barry shooting 50% from the field. Lobs it to Miller. To Miller. Count it, baby. To Barry. Anderson on the left side. Takes the jumper. Got it. Off the window. Gives it off to Barry with the Rainmaker. Yes! He's shooting 75% from three-point range. Millard with the ball. Lobs it to O'Neal. Up with the shot. Boom! To Barry. Radmanovich in the post. With the hook. Boom, baby! He's 4 for 6 from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
To Miller. Millard puts up the J. Millard misses from the outside.
The Pacers have been getting great position on the glass.
Gives it off to Miller. With the shot. Oh, yes. Barry handles the feed. Radmanovich with the jumper. Tinsley takes the board. To Miller. Lobs it to Miller. Mercer on the right side. He takes the jumper. He's struggling to score from out there.
But you got to just keep trying. Eventually, it will fall for you. Let's check that out again. He really took it hard to the hole that time.
Pump fakes. Launches the three. No good.
Substitution, Seattle.
Tosses it in to Mercer. Dumps it in to Miller. Mason leaves his feet. Dishes it to Tinsley. He puts it up. Bender makes the offensive rebound. Goes in for the jam. At the end of the second quarter, the Sonics are ahead 51-36. Here are the stats from the second quarter. Here are some of the key players from the first half. That was an interesting first half. Let's get into the second. Mason takes the feed. Lobs it to Lewis. He unloads a three. Yes! He has a team high with 19 points. Millard shoots. He's struggling to score out there, Bob.
Sometimes that thing looks like the size of a coffee cup.
To Miller. To Tinsley. Miller goes up. Count it, baby. To Mason. Mason with the shot. All the way home. Millard on the left side. Up with the shot. Lewis is doing a great job on the defensive glass tonight.
He's moving so well with his feet, getting inside position, and making the other team pay for it.
To Mason. Mason with the J. Boom, baby. He's 5 for 8 from the field. Miller, top of the key. To O'Neal. Takes the shot. Tinsley with the offensive board.
The Pacers are missing some easy shots inside.
Lewis gets the ball. Takes the turnaround jumper. No good. James is whistled for the defensive foul. First team foul. Yes, Indiana trails by 18. Lewis takes the feed, lobs it to James. With the jump hook, boom! To Tinsley. With the shot.
Miller is just not himself. That's usually his bread and butter.
Miller with the defensive foul. First team foul. To Lewis. Lewis puts up the J. Lewis makes the shot. Sends it to Miller. Takes the shot. Yes! Dish to James. Lewis gets the pass. Tries the three. James is dominating the offensive glass tonight.
And nobody's putting a body on him. He's taking advantage of it.
To Miller. Lobs it to Tinsley. To Mercer. To Miller. Miller takes the jumper. Miller can't find the hole.
He's cleaning up on the offensive boards out there. He's cleaning up on the defensive boards out there.
Takes the shot. Count it, baby. Passes off to Mercer. Lays it in. Lewis on the left side. He puts up the jumper. Miller gets the board. Mercer takes the pass in the paint. He pulls the trigger. Another great board. Tinsley is called for the defensive foul. Second personal foul. Lewis on the left side. Lobs it to Payton. Gives it off to Mason. Lewis gets the rock. Buried it. Mason with the pass. Puts up the rainmaker. No good. Passes off to Miller. With the hook, O'Neal can't find the hole.
My man's not giving up any second shot chances out there.
To Lewis. Passes off to Payton. Up with the shot. Got it. Lobs it to Mercer. Turns. Fires. Another great board. Fires. Knocks down the three. He's 2 for 5 from beyond the arc. Gives it off to Miller. Back to Tinsley. To Miller. Lays it in. Tosses it in to Mason. To Payton. He puts up the shot. Oh, yes. Pushes it up to Miller. Takes the shot. O'Neal is doing a great job on the offensive glass tonight, Bob.
He's moving so well with his feet, getting inside position, and making the other team pay for it.
To James. Mason gets the ball. Lobs it to Tinsley. No good. James now has 10 rebounds. Lewis on the right side. Unloads. He nails the tray. To Tinsley. Miller handles the feed. Puts up the jumper. No good.
Lewis is not giving up any second shot chances out there, Don.
To Mason. Payton in the post. Makes the shot. Lays it in. He's 5 for 11 from the field. To Tinsley. To Miller. Takes the jumper. Nope. Another great board. With the jumper.
My man's not giving up any second shot chances out there.
Lobs it to Miller. Tinsley handles the dish. To Miller.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Miller takes the jumper. Got it. To Booth. Passes off to Mason. He goes up with it.
He's been handling his business on the glass tonight, Don.
Off the glass. Steal. Payton takes the feed. Lewis on the right side. O'Neal gets the rock. Gonna shoot. Got it. to Mason. Pass to Lewis. Fires. Not there.
He's cleaning up on the defensive boards out there.
Dishes it to Miller. Puts up the J. He buries the shot. He's 3 for 7 from beyond the arc. Skips it into Mason. To Radmanovich. Payton gets the pass. He puts up the tray. He can't find the hole. Itest boards it. From half court, no! At the end of the third, Seattle leads Indiana 82-55. Let's take a look at the stats from the third quarter. Time now for the start of quarter number 4. Itest with the jumper. That's 5 points for the first-year rookie. Lobs it to Radmanovich. Dish to Lewis. He puts it up. He doesn't get the basket. Miller now has 11 rebounds. First personal foul. Lobs it to Ollie.
3-second violation, Indiana.
To Lewis. Lewis misses the jumper.
Substitution, Indiana.
Payton with a defensive foul. First personal foul. Itest on the right side. Goes up with it. Another great rebound. Pass to Potemkinko. Lobs it to Lewis. He takes the jumper. Miller is losing almost every battle on the defensive boards.
He's trying to do too many things. That defensive assignment is wearing him out.
Itest at center court. To Ollie. Back to O'Neal. Fires away. Hammers it down.
Miller has been handling his business on the glass tonight, Don. Let's roll that back one more time, Don. He completely abused the core rim there.
With a deep two. Mason comes up empty.
He's really making him pay for not putting a body on him on the offensive glass.
Puts it up. No good. Another great rebound. To Payton. Puts up the shot. Oh, yes. Goes up. Crocier gets that one. Sends it to Lewis. Three-pointer. Scorches the net. Sends it to Artest. Dish to Miller. Gonna shoot. No good. Radmanovich grabs the rebound. Dishes it to Payton. With the jump hook. He comes up empty with the layup.
Let's rewind that one. He really took it hard to the hole that time.
To Artest. Crocier receives the ball. There's the fake. Unloads. Knocks down the three. Passes off to Radmanovich. To Payton. Fires away. Payton hits the shot. Lobs it to Bender. Out to Artest. He puts up the J with the jam.
He really attacked the rim that time.
Mason pulls the trigger. Harrington grabs the rebound. Quick pass to Bender. Harrington gets the rock. Crocier with the ball. Artest unloads. Mason gets the rebound. Lewis goes for the deep one. He makes the shot. Lobs it to Crocier. Lobs it to Ollie. Crocier handles the pass. He goes up with it. Off target. Harrington takes the offensive board. Oh my goodness. Lobs it to Radmanovich. Buried with the ball. To Anderson. Anderson drives into the paint. No good. Artest selects the rebound. He lets it fly. No good. Radmanovich grabs the rebound. Lobs it to Lewis. Takes the shot. Radmanovich. Good. with the jump hook all the way home. Gives it off to Berry. Yes. To Miller. Broshear, no good. Passes off to Anderson. Redmanovic shoots. Tips it in. Tinsley puts up the J.
Substitution, Indiana.
Dishes it to Redmanovic. From beyond the arc. Got it. Berry shooting 80%. He's 4 for 5 from three-point range. To our test. Takes the shot. No. Redmanovic picks it out of the air. Lewis at half court. To Berry. To Anderson. Kicks it out to Lewis, to Radmanovic. Lewis handles the pass. He pulls the trigger. He hits the shot. Takes the shot.
The Pacers are missing some easy shots inside.
Substitution, Indiana.
Sends it to Berry. He goes up with it. No! Another great board.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Shoots. Got it. Pass to Tinsley. Mercer gets the rock. To Miller. Potapico with the defensive foul.
Substitution, Seattle.
Lobs it to Miller. Three. No good. Booth is losing almost every battle on the defensive boards.
He's trying to do too many things. That defensive assignment is wearing him out.
Miller receives the ball. From three-point land. No good. Berry receives the ball. Pass to Booth. Dish to Berry. From downtown. He comes up empty. Mercer with the board. Looks at the three. Nope. Potapico is struggling to come up with defensive rebounds tonight.
Well, you know, first thing I do, you got to put your backyard on somebody, box them out, and then go get the ball off the glass.
Miller sinks it. Shot clock is dead. Pass to Barry. The final score, the Sonics 105, the Pacers 72. Here are the stats from the fourth quarter. Here is tonight's player of the game.